And then your opponent feels much more at ease. They don't have to be worried about that option because it's gone.
Yeah, it puts them at ease, and it even maybe damages your own momentum a little. It's a killer.
Yeah.
So good stuff to Curtis, 2-0. Looks like we have Kresent versus MINTOS.
Hey. So I feel Kresent's going to be going Mega Man. He's been going a lot of Mega Man. And MINTOS, I think he also uses Cloud.
Cloud, yeah.
He's stuck with the Cloud. He's played Cloud in Smash 4, just like Curtis. Just like that, Soda. And I believe he's sticking with it in Ultimate.
So does Kresent have a Ryu? Is he playing around with anyone else?
Not right now.
Okay.
But he has Mega Man. He's working on Lucina. And he's working on one other character, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay. Just to have a Sortie, because Sortie's very good in this game. A lot of characters just can't deal with Sorties. And Lucina is a pretty solid pick, I would say.
One thing we're going to see a lot in this game is Kresent's use of falling down with the Leaf Shield. And it will be interesting to see how MINTOS responds to it. Does he shield it on block and kind of eat the shield damage there, or is he moving out of the way and whiff punishing
Leaf Shield got a hefty buff in this game. It acts more like a shield.
It's almost like a little Palutena Nair got thrown around him.
It beats out a lot of stuff, and you can combo it off of. So Leaf Shield now is a much better landing option for Mega Man, and it helps him land, and it kind of stuffs out a lot of moves. See, and you're gonna see a lot of that where he just uses Leaf Shield to try and land safely, and then using it out of pellets, canceling pellets into Leaf Shield can build up a hefty amount of damage. Yeah. So, but right now, MINTOS is doing a pretty good job of just like putting pressure and keeping Kresent in the corner. Also, another big buff that Mega Man has gotten is his Fair. His Fair is a much better tool than it was in Smash 4. It does good damage, it's fast, it feels faster, and it combos into itself, and it will kill at higher percents.
And suddenly it's usable on shield.
Yeah. But MINTOS sealing that stock out with the back air, keeping Kresent in the corner. I wonder if that was a shield poker. He just dropped shield, and that just out of nowhere just built up a hefty 50% and still going. Back here is still a very good out of shield option for Mega Man. Comes out like frame 4. Now, one of the things, so Mega Man, not a big fan of faster characters, especially Sorties that can close in on him and just get past all of his projectiles. Catches his jump. So it's right now still down to his last stock. And Cloud just not giving him a lot of chance to breathe. Still sitting at 162. And there we see the Fair finally taking that stock. So one stock down, not too far off.
Crash Bomb has the combo.
Yeah, gets a decent percent. That jab beating through the Leaf Shield. Interesting. Haven't seen many attacks just beat out Leaf Shield. But if you can poke through the Leaf Shield and hit Mega Man, then the Leaf Shield just goes away.
That buzzsaw was at a perfect angle.
Yeah,
if he jumped, that would have led him to something.
Now we see Kresent keeping MINTOS in the corner. Landing fair, pretty safe on shield. MINTOS doing a good job of just snapping to ledge and not leaving himself exposed to get edge guarded. Misspaces that dare. But he takes a stock, and now we're pretty much down to an even game. Just MINTOS does have a 45% lead, so it's not too bad, but it's also not terrible for Kresent. Space him out with back here. Now we have Mega Man in the corner. And this is a very good position for MINTOS. Using cross slash, stuffs out his jump. And he stuffs out his roach. No, X Smash we're not quite reaching yet.
Yeah, Mega Man above, and MINTOS gonna capitalize. Gets him off stage.
Cloud with limit right now. Pretty scary. Ooh, the crash bomb saves him, knocks him out of the limit cross slash. So that was pretty lucky. Doesn't have a jump. Nice.
No limit bar and no jump.
Yeah, he used up his limit cross slash, and if that crash bomb wasn't there, that could have been the stock for Kresent.
I actually think MINTOS was attempting to use the crash bomb, get more hitboxes out there, basically trying to combo the crash bomb explosion into cross slash, but it didn't exactly work out that way.
I feel like he was more just trying to stuff up the 2-frame and just throwing out a big hitbox there, which it did work. But then the crash bomb triggered and knocked Mega Man out of the hitbox, which saved him. And then Kevin capitalized on that. He didn't have a jump, and that was it. And Cloud didn't recover. You see, it's really hard for Mega Man, especially just against sorties in general. But Mega Man has a very good edge guarding game.
That's where he has to make up the room.
Yeah. So keeping characters at ledge and just keeping them there and building up that damage is what Mega Man wants, and especially against characters like Cloud or any of the other sorties. If you take away their jump, their recovery becomes pretty linear.
And Mega Man even got really a buff with Smash Ultimate as far as edge guarding goes. Now that just air dodging through the blade, metal blade, it's not such an easy task anymore.
And his Mega Man's recovery in general just got pretty good buff because you can directional air dodge and use it as a second jump. Getting the 2-frame there, Kresent being very patient on his recovery. That way, so he doesn't get hit by that limit cross slash. Both of them trying to capitalize on each other's recovery. While Mega Man has a lot of leeway on mixing up his recovery, it is still definitely pretty linear, and he doesn't have a hitbox, so usually you can try and edge guard him without too much retaliation. He catches him out of the air with that limit cross slash.
And that whole stock, we saw good answers to Leaf Shield. Up smash before it even contacted Cloud was one of the answers.
Yeah.
Another time he just moves out of the way and F tilts him for it.
So now, we're going to see Mega Man trying to get out of this corner, and Fair finds its mark. Love Fair. MINTOS. There's limit cross slash. Misses. Ooh, that was very dangerous. Gets the grab, and check him off stage. That was very dangerous. Down tilt, catching that 2-frame. And back here takes the stock. Not too bad. 94. Still
just caught with the rush off spawn.
Yeah. He's going to punish that up tilt. Get some good damage with Leaf Shield. Trading attacks.
Good movement around the shield.
Yeah. Ooh, manages to just like slip right through that limit cross slash. Ooh, that was a very good tech. Using that directional air dodge to recover safely.
You can see the buffs to the active frames that Mega Man's Fair got too, the way he's catching normal get up with it.
It's also very good. It's relatively safe on shield, especially with Mega Man's air mobility. It allows him to drift back and away, so it makes it a lot harder for characters to punish it. Ooh,
oh my gosh.
That was very close, and I wonder if he did it a tad bit too early and it didn't go off stage.
Did the down air hit the stage?
Alexa, dim the lights.
Okay.
No, Dad, I need your
Stage?
I think it looked like it. limit cross slash again. Well, gets limit and uses it pretty quickly, trying to beat through the pellets. But Kresent gets out of the way. Both of them being a very high percent now, trading blows back to back. But that was enough not to keep Cloud from recovering. But Mega Man right now still at 162, so it's very dangerous. Probably back here is going to seal it, or fair. So he's going to try and want to make as much, build up this lead as much as possible. Very close.
Some tricky move with the leaf shield, gets a tech chase for it.
Spaces his bear. Yeah, what's that? I think that was back here. And back here probably says
yeah, it was back here.
There we go.
And not so much a read, but good option coverage coming from Mentos.
Yeah, back here covers just a lot of space. Backing off. All right. So Mega Man, very good lead right now. He's still building. So Mentos is gonna want to try and get in, but and try and build up, make up this percent difference. But you see him just throwing out attacks, trying to just fishing for some options. Oof. Frame 4 back here. And he gets up. Yep, that smash will do it.
Metal Blade is so dangerous when it forces an air dodge like that.
You usually don't want Mega Man with the lead. Mega Man with the lead is very beneficial for Mega Man because he wants you to approach him. When he doesn't have to approach, he can just play his game, stuff you out with his pellets, his saw blade, and his very fast aerials.
And in this game, even his F smash.
Yeah, his F smash is very good to just catching people pushing buttons and landing. Back air being frame 4, a big multi-hit, a huge hitbox, and kills relatively early. So, and